Welcome back, my beautiful listeners. Another week, another episode of The Diary of Benita. You know, when you're a young woman of that age, in a typical African setting, life has a way of reminding you that your timeline isn't yours alone. Let me channel my inner Lady Whistledown for a moment. It's wedding season. From one celebration to another, my Saturdays have been filled with makeup, laughter, and those glamorous traditional attires that make you feel like a walking piece of art. And of course, the after parties. Because what's a wedding without dancing till midnight? Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely happy for my friends. Finding love, finding a partner, it's no small feat. But somewhere between the bouquets and the vows, I started to wonder. Was I too harsh? Maybe one of the relationships I ended too quickly could have led me down that same aisle. Then came the big news, the one that hit me like a cold wave. Jacob, yes, that Jacob, publicly announced his engagement to an intern. The same intern he left me for.
Surah, will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
For a moment, I froze. This was a man I once imagined a family with. I'm not saying I haven't moved on, but when I heard that announcement, a wave of what could have been swept over me. Deli had to drag me to congratulate him so I don't look like the bitter ex. I asked myself, was I the problem? If he could make it work with someone else, maybe we could have too. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen my job over love. Sometimes mental health doesn't knock. It just moves in quietly. Working with Jacob after that announcement was a battle of its own.
Benita, are you listening? It's important, Ma.
I'm listening, sorry about
The work pressure got worse, and for the first time, I actually thought about quitting. Home wasn't any better. Auntie Essay kept reminding me that time was ticking, that I needed to settle down. But she didn't see that I was already drowning inside.
You think you have time? Call Jeffrey and settle and marry. Auntie Essay, please not today.
You know how they say a girl's first love is her dad? The one who protects her, cheers her on, and makes her feel like she can conquer anything? That was me and my dad. My supporter, my #1 fan, always there to pick me up whenever life tried to knock me down. Even when the world felt heavy, his words reminded me that I was never alone. One evening, he finally had enough. He confronted Auntie Essay, told her to stop pressuring me.
I'm just looking out for her, brother.
He reminded her how he once protected her as his little sister, told her to take her time with marriage. So why rush me? Honestly, it was like watching The Rock and China in a wrestling match. But that moment reminded me that love isn't only found in romance. Sometimes, it's in protection and understanding.
I can see you're struggling, Anna. What can I do to help?
I hesitated, but then I showed him something. My acceptance letter from the Film Academy in New York. And my loving father sponsored me. 2 years, a new start, a new me. What better place to heal than the city that never sleeps? New York. I arrived full of hope and curiosity, the energy, the music, the life. And guess what? The first concert I attended was Marvin Records Live. I was lost in the rhythm, surrounded by laughter and lights. When I turned to my right, my eyes met Olive, my first love, the one who once taught me what love feels like and what loss means. Life really has a way of circling back, doesn't it? Stay tuned for the next episode of The Diary of Benita, because you'll want to hear what happens next.